It's that this process of producing novelty that the universe is about is not going on at a steady rate. It's going on faster and faster as we approach the present. It's like what mathematicians call a cascade. It began slowly and has moved with greater and greater acceleration from the very first moments of its existence. So the early history of the universe is dull news. It's slow moving. I mean, stars are condensing. Galaxies are ordering themselves. This is the stuff of millennia, of tens of millennia, of greater spans of time. Once you get down to the last 500 million years on this planet, biology is the main show. Geology and astrophysics have receded into the background, and where the action, the mutation, the change, the shifts is happening is on the surface of planets in interface with atmospheres and cosmic environments and asteroidal impacts and melts and all these various things that went on. There is a period for life before that, a long, long period, the Archaeozoic, but you talk about Dullsville. I mean, there's nothing going on there. Well, then when you reach the last million years, it's as though, this process of the emergence of novelty both concentrates itself in nature into a single line, the hominids, but it also intensifies itself by orders of magnitude. So change is then happening on a scale of hundreds of years. Languages are changing, pottery designs, and as we approach the present, this becomes more and more furious. Now, and so what novelty theory is saying is this is not an easily explained phenomenon. It's not simply a natural consequence of our being in the world. That's looking at it backwards. Somehow our being in the world means that the world process is approaching some kind of definitive cusp in its development. In other words, that human history is the shockwave of some greater event about to emerge out of the order of nature. That human history, 25,000 years is all it is like a shimmer, an aura, something which flashes across animal nature in the geological millisecond before the thing goes cosmic, or whatever it is that it's going to go. And so for us, human history has this enormous dramatic impact because our lives last 70 or 80 years if we're lucky. I mean, we're as ephemeral as mayflies. For us, human history is 1,500 generations. But in terms of the species, it's a fever. It's a moment that has come upon us. And now we're deep, deep, deep into it, and deep enough into it, I think, that we can begin to actually talk about what lies at the other side. And it's, our religions have become almost the architectures of our social hopes, and this coincidence of calendrical synchronism that we're undergoing. And what I mean by that is that the Mayan civilization fixated on the heliacal rising of the winter solstice sun and the galactic center, an event which occurs only once every 26,000 years, occurs in 2012. They fixated on this. And our calendar, reformed by papal rationalists in the 15th century and originally founded by a Roman dictator, misses the same 26,000 year node with a millennial date by only 12 years. So, that's 0.001% on a scale of 10,000 years. So, for all practical purposes, these two calendars both reach very important culmination dates, very near to each other in eternity, if you think about how much